I was contemplating about if I should do this video or not, just because I never thought I would talk about this ever again, but the time is finally here, and it's strange. So, about December, it was I think it was like the first week of December. I can't remember now. But around the first week of December, um, it was in the afternoon, and I started getting some really bad chest pains, and I didn't know why. So my husband took me to the emergency room to check out what was going on with me, and they were asking me a whole bunch of questions like what have you been doing, where have you been doing exercises or doing any kind of other activities, or just normal standard questions, I would say. And they asked me if I was pregnant, and I kind of laughed at them. I'm like, ha ha ha, like, no, I'm not pregnant. Like, I have an IUD, and like I can't be pregnant. So they're like, okay, we're just gonna do some tests to make sure that everything is good with your health. So they did a lot of tests. I was there for a really long time. They kept on doing test after test just to make sure everything was okay. And the doctor came into the room, and she said that I was pregnant. And I stared at her for a while, and then I laughed at her. I laughed, I think, because I was nervous or panicking, or I don't know, but I ended up laughing at the doctor. So I laughed at her, and she said it again. She's like, the test came back positive for you being pregnant. Your HCG, whatever that test is called. She's like, your levels came up high. So that means that you're pregnant. And I'm like, that can't be true. So then after that, they took me in to check how everything was, to see about the baby. They did the ultrasound that goes in through the vagina. I don't know what that kind of ultrasound is called, but they did that one. And after I think 2 hours, the doctor came in, and this was 2 hours afterwards. So me and my husband were talking about it, and I had already called my mom and my sister, and I had told them that I was pregnant, and it was such a surprise, and I didn't know what to do, and I was excited and nervous at the same time. And I'm gonna start crying. It was so weird because she came in and told me that my pregnancy was not good, that my baby was growing outside the egg. It's so hard to know that you're pregnant, and then 2 hours later find out that you're not pregnant. Well, you are pregnant, but 2 hours later basically find out that you won't be delivering this baby in 9 months. doctor how far along was I, and she said that you were about 5 to 7 weeks. That's literally like a month, a month and a half pregnant, you know. It's weird. So they told me that I had to go to my doctor, my regular doctor, to get my IUD removed. I did. So I believe I went to the doctor's to the emergency room on December 5th. The next day, it was December 6th. That's when I went to my doctor's and I got my IUD removed. And from that day, I started bleeding so much. And I went back to the hospital because I didn't stop bleeding for 2 weeks. And had to give me 2 shots on my hips on each side. And then they went to check on the baby and see how it was, and they told me that it was still basically attached, that it hasn't been released. So 2 weeks after that, I had to go back into the hospital again because I hadn't stopped bleeding. And I had to get another set of round of the shots again. On my hips. So for about another month and a half, all the way till January, right before my baby's first birthday, that's when I finally stopped bleeding. My baby was supposed to be born this month. The due date was on August the 28th. And it's so weird because the day's almost here, and I had it marked on the calendar of when my due date was when I first found out I was pregnant. And now that it's getting closer, I'm like, there's no baby to deliver. So for all the mamas out there that's ever lost a baby, I'm so sorry to you. I'm so sorry for your loss. And for those of you that was going to be your first baby, I'm so sorry that you never became a mom. Because I'm so thankful that I have my son. Because I think if I didn't have him, and that would have been my first baby that I lost, I would have been more devastated than I am. But things happen for a reason, and this month is gonna go by, and the next month is gonna come and things will be better. So this video is for my August 28th baby.